Video games and the ability to enjoy video games means different things to different persons. When we earn our money as an exchange for our labors, when we then pay that money towards products, physical, electronic or otherwise, we reasonably expect to own those products. When you buy something, whether it be a mobile phone or a car or a house, a computer or even a game, do you expect that when you give companies your money for which you receive a product in exchange, that they won't turn around one day and effectively take away your ability to enjoy that product? Well, this is what the Stop Killing Games movement is all about. It may only address video games, but what it represents is a beacon for consumer rights in general. The companies are not your friends, and they pay attention and take notice to every inch of ground that is gained against you, the consumer, as that usually means more money for them and/or their shareholders, and less money or value for you. When it comes to safeguarding against the normalization or the continued normalization of abusive corporate practices, the European Union is one of the most potent players in the field. However, the European Union does require some nudging to action. And if you are a citizen of the European Union, this comes down to signing a petition. Signing it is as simple as visiting this link, the one on the screen right now, which I'm also putting into the description and a pinned comment. On the petition page, just choose your EU country or nationality from a list and insert your EID number, your full first name and your family name. Then confirm that you haven't already supported the movement via a previous signing and you're off. Submit your entry to the petition and you should be taken to a page confirming your successful signature, with an option to sign up for email updates. For this movement to succeed, 1 million signatures need to be collected, with added threshold requirements across 7 countries, by the 31st of July. If I have convinced you, then please pause the video and drop in that signature for the petition. I'll wait. Okay, well, thank you for considering dropping your signature. Let's get into the last half of the video. Let me try to address a question. Why haven't more people signed sooner? Well, I think that one big reason is that not enough people see improving consumer rights for the preservation of the meaningful ownership of a game that one has bought and paid for to be important to them. After all, not everybody plays games, and there are those who might think, so what if a game dies? Won't it just pop up on the high seas and be enjoyed anyway? Well, not really. If a game stops working one day because at some point during its design cycle, somebody decided that it wouldn't work if it didn't connect to a particular external location, then players would be out of luck without a very considerable amount of effort and expertise being invested into bridging what is effectively an obsolescence factor designed into the product. And the concept of a product, in full or in part, being disabled as a result of dependencies on the continued existence of some external element that the consumer has no control over, is not one that is unique to games. It happens to other software products, it happens to music, it happens to movies, ebooks, and shows. It could happen to gaming consoles, it happens to car products, it can even happen to baby monitors or white good appliances as cloud dependency becomes more widespread. That product doesn't have to be a game. Your rights as a consumer are on the line even if you don't play games. To be clear, this will not automatically benefit the consumers of our products. However, the more handholds, a climbing reference, or layers of protection that consumers have, the better, and a message it could send. So let's send one loud and clear, and may it be heard. The product doesn't have to be a game. Your rights as a consumer are on the line even if you don't play games. A stand taken for the rights of consumers of games, and ensuring that the games they bought and paid for aren't effectively taken away from them, is a stand taken in favor of the rights of consumers of other products, even potentially at risk of suffering a similar encroachment of ownership rights. This especially so for products that have some online or other external logistical dependency designed into them. Well, that covers the main reason in my view. Other reasons why more people haven't signed do exist, including instances of widespread misrepresentation and misinformation. However, these are likely secondary as reasons. If you happen to be watching this because you are somebody who is angry or otherwise disappointed about that affair, then the best way to channel your energy to do something about it is precisely to spread the word about the petition and explain why it is important for people to consider signing it. So what can you do? Firstly, thank you for signing the petition. If you didn't, then you can pause the video and do that. It only takes a few seconds of your time. Are you back? Terrific. Okay, so, secondly, this is an awareness game. Let other people in your circle know. Send them the petition link. Maybe forward this video to them. Or maybe somebody else's video if you think that it will be more likely to get the message through. What I would like to see come of this initiative is a future where people will be able to wholeheartedly invest into a game as a piece of media, without that question nagging at the back of their minds as to whether that experience will be able to be meaningfully enjoyed at any point further down the line. I would like to see a future where those who value money over media aren't able to further distort the meaning of the words buy or purchase or any other word that consumers reasonably correlate with ownership. Plain and honest language and practices, including in advertising. No changes in the terms post-purchase. Rebuild the trust that has been lost, and so a stand, action does need to be taken. As upload time is short, be the momentum, be the change, and thank you for watching.